up to.
To look up to.
So we just did
to
look up,
to look up,
which is to do some research. To look up to means to admire someone. If your mom or dad is a very nice person, you might look up to them. It means you respect them. It means maybe you want to be like them. When I was younger, I really looked up to my dad. He was a very smart person who ran this dairy farm. So I admired him. I respected him. Maybe at school there's a certain teacher and you look up to that teacher. You think, oh, I want to be like that person. I also had a teacher when I was in high school, and I looked up to him. He was a very smart man. He was the French teacher, and he did a really good job, and he was really friendly. And so I liked him as a person, and so I looked up to him. So when you look up to someone, it means you respect them. It means you like them, and it might even mean that you want to be like them when you grow up. It usually has an age element. Okay. It doesn't have to. You can look up to someone who's the same age as you. But often you usually like children or teenagers or young people. They look up to someone who's older than them. To take after. So when you take after someone, it means you have a similar look or similar behaviors. So this boy and his dad, the boy takes after his dad. They kind of look like they have the same sense of humor. Maybe you have a nephew who looks exactly like your brother. You can say, wow, he really takes after you. It means that he really looks like you. Maybe you have a niece who behaves the same way as your mom, like her grandmother. You can say, wow, you really take after grandma. It means you really act like her, or maybe you really look like her. So it means to be similar to someone in the same family. To call off. So sometimes you need to cancel something. Maybe you have a party next Friday, and suddenly the person you're having the party for is sick. You might have to call off the party. You might have to cancel the party. During the pandemic, a lot of things got called off using the past tense. A lot of things got canceled. If you had any event to go to that day, you should. It was always important to check to make sure that someone didn't need to call off the event. I meet once a week with a friend in France, et on se parle ensemble. We speak together, and sometimes we have to call off our meeting because our schedules just don't align properly. So when you call something off, it means that you cancel it. It means that you don't do it. To eat out, to eat in. Now this is a little tricky. When you eat out, it always means that you're eating at a restaurant, not at home. Okay. So when you eat out, it means you're going to go to a restaurant. Hey, do you want to make supper at home tonight, or do you want to eat out? Oh, I want to eat out. Let's go to a pizza place. So to eat out means to eat in a restaurant. Or you might say, you know what? Let's just stay home and eat in tonight. Let's just stay home eating today. This one has another meaning as well. When you go to a restaurant and you order food, they might say, do you want to eat in? Or is it to go? So there's hopefully I'm not confusing you. This is to eat out. It means to eat in a restaurant. Okay, we're going to go eat out tonight. To eat in can mean to eat at home. Let's save money. Let's eat in tonight. Or when you go to a restaurant, maybe option to get takeout. To take the food with you. Or you might have the option to eat in, which means you're going to sit in a restaurant and eat. Sorry if I can confuse you. Maybe you need to listen to this session again sometimes. Because you can say in English. We're going to go to a restaurant. We're going to eat out tonight. Someone might say, are you going to get takeout or are you going to eat in? You're going to eat in? And then you would say, well, we're going to eat in, which means you're staying I just confused all of you, sorry. Let's go back to the simple. To eat out. To eat at a restaurant. It's a restaurant. To eat in. Usually means to eat at home. To hang out. This is another the second most common verb. To hang out means to just be with other people. Teenagers will often go to each other's houses to hang out. Maybe they play video games. Maybe they sit around and talk. Maybe they do homework. But they're just spending time together. As someone my age, in my early 50s, I don't hang out with my friends very often. We're all dads. We're very busy people. We don't have a lot of time to hang out. We usually go to a movie once a year, but we haven't done that for a couple of years. We should probably do that again sometimes. Anyway, when you hang out, it means you spend time with your friends in the same place as your friends. To put off